Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, if you've not already, I'm going to need you to punch that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. Guys, we got these videos daily, except for yesterday, so you don't want to miss it. Shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers, Sean D, AJ, Bread Garlic House, and Scott Cole. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. Shout out to subscriber gang. Shout out to affiliate gang. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded and ready to go, and let's get on with the show. A little bit of housekeeping before we do that. Sorry about yesterday's video. For some reason, my mic just did not record anything. I had uploaded it, and then I figured out that there was no sound, so I deleted it. So you're not crazy. I did put out a video yesterday. It just did not record. Enough of that. Looking at the charts here, guys, we reached 2 cents, but then we came slamming back down. I really don't care. I'm not going to get my panties in a bunch for no 2 cents. I don't care about the VChain price anymore. It is irrelevant to me. I am locked and loaded. I'm ready to change the world with VChain. I'm looking for an $18 price target within the next 10 years. I think that can definitely get there, and I'm going to be invested for that long. I think I'm going to be invested for life into blockchain and definitely into VChain. So whatever price it is right now, we're so early that it really does not matter. I see people on Twitter getting their pennies in a bunch because, you know, we can't get past 2 cents. Oh, we can't get past 2 cents, guys. In the grand scheme of things, it really does not matter. We see enterprise adoption happening everywhere. It's just a matter of time. So I'm not going to spend too much time blabbering on. I know you guys don't like it when I just ramble on and on about the charts. So let's move on, guys. I hope you enjoy the show. All right, so this was in the video yesterday, but again, no one could hear it, so I'm just going to go over it one more time. Not everything today was in the video yesterday, but this was important. So VChain is now available on Blocks, all-in-one crypto app for iOS and Android. Every Blocks user can now buy, sell, and store VChain. Happy trading. So this is an exchange that seems to come from the Netherlands and Belgium. Shout out to all the Netherlands homies. I mean, we have VChain family all over the world, and it is amazing. You know, I'm so humbled. Thank you so much for wanting to listen to me every day. It's really humbling. Moving on, we're going to try to keep this video short because people have very short attention spans. Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to VChain Reddit. This is Vim World Starter Pack. If you don't know what a Vim is, think of it like experience points for your play table. So this is from EHRT, 8 hours token. They are a gaming solution where you can integrate tabletop gaming with digital gaming. It's actually really good. If you have not heard about it, I've done plenty of exposés on EHRT and 8 Hours Foundation. But this is how you do it. You download the VChain Thor mobile app. Everybody should have a VChain Thor mobile app. Download it, guys. Everybody should. Just go to your iOS store or your Google Play Store and download the VChain Thor mobile app. Make sure you don't download anything else. It should just say VChain Thor mobile app. This is how the logo looks. So don't go ahead and download VChain Plus or VChain Wallet or VChain whatever. You know, you want to download the VChain Thor mobile app. Make sure this symbol is on it so you don't get your crypto stolen. Or you could install the Sync desktop browser. I'm not really too keen on desktop browsers, but you know, different strokes for different folks. You can get your 8 hours token on VITRO. You can buy that, and then you can get your VIMs there as well. All right, so the VIMs have not been integrated, I don't think, into the systems yet. But you use the VIMs in order to level up your NFTs on the play table and on the blockchain itself. So this is really cool, guys. I'm super excited for 8 hours token. I think that, you know, Kids these days are not gonna want to sit and play shoots and ladders. Like, they're not gonna want to do that. You know, they're not gonna want to sit around and play Monopoly with their family because it just takes too long and it doesn't have a digital screen. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't get a dang cell phone till I was 18 years old, man. Like, and now you see 2-year-olds with cell phones and they know how to work it better than me. So I think that 8 hours is definitely a good idea, especially for kids nowadays. They can get in, they could create their own little world. They can, you know, customize their NFTs and customize their board games in ways that, you know, we couldn't even think before. So shout out to VimWorld, shout out to Verdiardi, shout out to, not Verdiardi, I'm sorry, shout out to 8 Hours Token, and shout out to Vims. And speaking of Vims, guys, moving on. Verdiardi, they released their marketplace. We talked about this a couple of days ago, but if you guys remember, the Sunshine Lou card, the Little Sunny card, sold for 100K VChain. That's like $2,000 right now. That is absolutely insane. Block Babies, if you don't know what Block Babies is, it is a decentralized card battling system with NFTs that look like babies. It's actually pretty funny. And when it first launched a couple months ago, I did a story on it. They sold all of their cards. It was like 500 or 300 cards. They sold all of them in 8 minutes. And the cards range from price from $50 to $150. Now, Little Sunny was created. I forgot who it was created by. And here's what the Little Sunny card looks like. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay, Little Sunny was created here. And he got sold for $2,000. $2,000 for a non-fungible item. That is awesome, guys. Shout out to Little Sunny. Shout out to Verdiardi. Shout out to Block Babies. And shout out to the community for supporting it. You know, I mean, $2,000 for a digital card collectible. You know, I wish I had that kind of money. And here in the crypto space, that's what kind of money I'm gunning for, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. So Walmart continues to generate a ton of VChain data clauses. We went over this a little bit yesterday. I'm not going to go over the whole thing again, but this is definitely important. I'm just going to leave this in the description below. Let's take a look at this one. Looking at VChain ecosystem, there may be some initial confusion. After all, looking at the total number of transactions is a normal course of operation. In VChain's clause, the number of transactions only tells a part of the story. While they depict network activity, there is an underlying facet of transactions worth paying attention to. Inside VChain transactions, there may be one or multiple clauses. A clause represents a bundling of different network transactions. By bundling the transactions into a clause, it is easier to process large batches of network transfers. This is an interesting way of increasing overall TPS. Now, we went over this. I'm just going to leave this in the description below. I think we went over this yesterday, and it kind of got muted out. So go ahead and read this if you're interested in it. I'm not going to go over it too much. Try to keep these videos a little bit shorter for you guys because I know you guys like that. So shout out to Walmart, shout out to VChain, blockchain, shout out to the devs, man, for creating such a robust system, a system that we could be proud of, a system that we can get deployed in under a week for a major company, a major multinational Fortune 500 company, which employs hundreds of thousands of employees throughout the world. 1 week solution, guys. We are so early. I always ache at it too. Remember, like in the 1800s Oregon Trail days when people found the oil, they found the gold on the west side, and they were the first ones to find it. And they brought their families over on the Oregon Trail. Oh, my God. That's what it seems like. It seems like we found gold in this crypto space. And yes, crypto's been around for like 11 years, but people still don't know. They don't know. Guys, I try to talk about crypto every day at my job, and people look at me like I am crazy. They look at me like I'm crazy. But then they want to talk about the next Netflix show that's coming out, or the next, I don't know, the next Trump tweet. They could tell me about that. But if you ask them about financial technology, they look at you like you're stupid. That's how I know we're early, baby. That's how I know that I'm on the right track. And soon, these lay people out here talking about Netflix and other irrelevant things, they're going to start talking about VChain. They're going to start talking about Bitcoin. They're going to start tracking things on the blockchain. They're just going to be a little bit too late, and they're going to miss the boat. But that's okay. The boat's big enough for all of us, especially us early adopters. Shout out to Walmart. Shout out to VChain Dev. Shout out to the whole blockchain as a whole. And we're speeding along, guys. So I did a whole expose on Avery Dennison and VChain IoTe. Go ahead and check that video out, guys. The IoT solutions will integrate real food products like fresh vegetables, dairy products, and other imported foods with digital identities so they can be easily tracked. And apparently Avery Dennison is a huge company. Okay, this is actually a big deal. I didn't realize how big of a deal this was until a day or two ago, when I was like, holy crap, Avery Dennison is actually a pretty large multinational company in America. So this is another American partnership. Could this be the big American partnership that Jason Rockwood was talking about? I don't think so. I still have a hint that it might be PepsiCo. I'm still sticking with my guns on PepsiCo. But some people have been saying KFC, some people have been saying Subway, and other crazy people have been saying like McDonald's, which I really don't got to tell you what would happen if we got McDonald's as a partner. Avery Dennison, with its smart label products and VChain, with its advanced blockchain IoT solutions, together will make food supply chain more effective by imbibing more trust and confidence between the various food brands and its customers. It will also enable food companies to understand the importance of end-to-end lifecycle management for various products. IoTe 2020 saw smart adoption of IoT applications and solutions merge into the ecosystem of food supply chain. It will enable customers access to safe, traceable foods across various e-commerce platforms. For this, customers don't mind paying 37% extra premium to companies that could guarantee a fully transparent, traceable food supply chain. Remember this number, 55 trillion. Just remember that number, guys. I'm not going to say any more. This is not Moon Boy stuff. This is not, rocket ship bull crap, guys. This is real adoption. We're solving real problems. Okay? I was going to get in a rant there, but I promised to keep this video short. So we're moving on. All right, guys. And a little bit of Safehaven news before we wrap things up here. Safehaven, if you don't know, this is a VChain token focused on financial services. So financial custody, inheritance, all that good gravy. Let's take a look at this. They have partnered with Emirax. All right. And we'll get into it. So the usage in cryptocurrency continues to gain steam all over the world. The market we operate within continues to grow its user base, and sure enough, Safehaven continues to follow the trend. We have seen our community grow rather rapidly as of late, and we expect this to continue as we enter a geographical market that is also experiencing its own growth and will likely be important to the expansion of blockchain technology globally. Safehaven will be entering the Arab world with liquidity provider partner Emirax. So shout out to Safehaven, shout out to Emirax. And we need more Safehaven adoption, too, for VChain adoption as well. Emirax is positioned appropriately to provide knowledge of Safehaven to several emerging micro markets. With many cryptocurrency and blockchain legal frameworks already in place, MRX has approximately 83,000 registered users, most of which hail from their focus area of the Middle East. MRX has been featured in Forbes Middle East and Cointelegraph, among several other publications. According to CEO Gregory, MRX is willing to be an innovative platform while fully supporting decentralized solutions. Now, guys, I recommend you read this. This will definitely be in the description below. Go ahead and give this a read. It's a wonderful read. MRX is awesome. Shout out to MRX. Shout out to Safehaven, guys. This is just more adoption. I think Safehaven, along with Player, along with 8 Hours Token, are going to be extremely bullish for the VChain blockchain in the future once adoption occurs. Alrighty, guys, I really appreciate you. 1,370 days, 15 hours, 19 minutes, and 45 seconds to the next Bitcoin block halving. We're not going to spend too much time on this, guys, but first, I'd like to give a shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers, Sean D, AJ, Bread Garlic House, and Scott Cole. Thank you so much. Wouldn't do this show without you. Shout out to subscriber gang. Shout out to affiliate gang. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at the markets. Let's wrap this up. Looking at the markets here, Bitcoin is looking good, guys. I mean, I know it hasn't crossed over 12, but it has not come back slamming down hardcore like we thought it would. It's still holding pretty strong and rising pretty naturally. Ethereum has come down a little bit, but, you know, $400 is not bad. XRP is continuing its upward trend, and no mention of Dylan K anywhere. I'm really hoping he's okay. He has not commented that XRP is pumping in my videos in like a week. Where is this man? Put an APB out on this guy. I need him to comment that XRP is pumping. Please. I'm incomplete without it. Just kidding. VChain down 2.1%. Who cares? I'm not getting my booty sore over no 2 cents, man. Like, crypto Twitter is hilarious. I love it. Not really much to go on here. Ocean Protocol is up, but I don't really know what that is. Aave Elrond is continuing its pump. Alright, guys, that is enough of me rambling on. I will try to keep these videos shorter in the future. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have an amazing Friday, and don't let your memes be dreams. I will talk to you tomorrow.